Good evening, friends. I just finished celebrating a Mass, a votive Mass for our Lord in honor of His most precious blood. And so some days, a priest, outside of obligated feasts and solemnities, we have memorials as well, and there are also optional memorials. There are a lot of options. One of them is votive masses. You can offer votive masses for several intentions, ranging from the dead to devotions to our Lord, His most sacred heart, votive masses of the Blessed Mother, which I'm fond of. I celebrate those at least once a week. And one of my favorite votive masses is the precious blood. So as a priest who does some exorcism ministry, the precious blood, devotion to the precious blood is pretty essential, and we are required to pray and have a deep devotion to our Lord and His passion. So all things Christ's passion really is emanated quite beautifully in the devotions of the first Friday, and first Saturday of the month to the Blessed Mother's Immaculate Heart, and on Fridays to the Lord's Most Sacred Heart. So I generally do, today's the first Friday of November, a votive Mass to the precious blood, the holy name, or the holy face, or the Most Sacred Heart of Jesus, and directing that towards all my intentions. Today's was for the unborn. And so all those who have died in utero, those children of God, children who died prematurely through abortion, there's also many other reasons why children don't make it to birth. There's stillborn births, there's miscarriages, and so there's great hardship for mothers and fathers who lose children in that way. They work so hard and they do all the right things, and then 6 months in, then the baby dies. So it's such a heartbreak for me as a pastor, being there for children, for all children of course, but being there for mothers and fathers who have lost children unexpectedly. And so today I offered a Mass for the unborn and for all mothers, that they may have the strength and the courage and the grace to deliver and to see their baby's beautiful face when they're born. And so that's all directed today, and it was done at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock is a very powerful hour to do any devotion to the Most Sacred Heart on the first Friday. I also celebrate Mass at 3 o'clock on the first Friday with a votive Mass to our Lord's Passion. And then I adore the precious blood, since I have private Masses. I'm not in a parish, so it's just me and the Lord. He's right behind me. And we have a good time. I spend time with Him, and it helps me get through the isolation. And so but today I spent about 15 minutes adoring the precious blood. And so in Mass, it's really the only place you can adore the precious blood, as it's although in the Armenian Rite in Israel and the Middle East, I've seen, maybe it was the Chalcedon Rite, but they do adore the precious blood. I've seen it. They have a very unique and special glass monstrance where they pour consecrated blood into it, and then they adore it, and then they have a way of draining it and then purifying it and consuming it. So I think it's a very clever and powerful way. If it was up to me, I would spread that devotion, because people sometimes, we're human beings, we don't see the precious blood when we are looking at our Lord's body, even though the precious blood is assumed to be in it, in the monstrance, in the luna, in the consecrated host. It's there. And so adore the precious blood, have a devotion to our Lord, especially at 3 o'clock on Fridays, and most especially on the first Friday of the month. And if you're practicing this devotion, I swear to you, it will change your life. It will give you all the graces you need in your state of life. You will also have extraordinary experiences of the divine, of Christ's passion, his life, his mysteries. And it spills into the first Saturday too, where the Blessed Mother takes you to like another level. For women too, who are, in carrying the term of your baby, whatever trimester, the Blessed Mother will help you. And so if you've had hardships, if you've lost a child in any way, run to the Blessed Mother, run to the Eucharist, run to our Lord and his Passion, run to the Rosary. These are powerful, powerful solutions to the healing and the journey, where you don't have to be alone in it. You can be with our Lord in Mass. He's there. Deny him he's there, and you can't. I guarantee you can't. Ask for the grace to grow in these devotions, and the Lord has dozens of promises associated with these. So I invite you to pray about your relationship with God. If you want it to grow and if you want it to be more, think about the precious days of the first Friday or first Saturday and practice them. Go to Mass on Friday. Do a holy hour at home if you can't. Say the Rosary. If you can't do any of those, if it's too hard, if you feel in opposition to that, that says a lot about your soul. And if you run to the sacrament of confession and offer a contrition, but also a repentant heart, the Lord will meet you 99% of the way. You just have to glance at him. You need to have a good relationship with God, and sin impedes that completely. It breaks off the relationship, the divine life and the grace that's coming to you. It's coming, but you've kind of turned your back on it by choosing sin and staying in a state of sin. It's a choice too to stay there. It's associated with addiction, and it's hard to leave. I understand when people come to me and they're struggling, and it's like, yeah, I've been there, man. It's okay. You just keep trying. And if you really want to knock it out of the park, really want to be efficient and a powerful conversion experience, if not, all of this can be yours if you just open your heart to it. Experiment with these devotions. Try them out. Find your local parish. You can do them privately. Go to Mass on these days. Go to confession after, and practice the gifts and the sacraments that are from heaven. Some people don't relate with them because they think they're just not relatable and they don't get it, and it's not, it's a waste of their time. And no, if you're thinking and feeling those things, that means these are divine things. You're not supposed to truly, fully grasp them. They do require faith, but they give you all the hope you need. And the Blessed Mother is a great source of hope, and our Lord fulfills that hope with his sacrifice. And so I invite you to look up, discern, pray this devotion. Pray at 3 o'clock on Fridays, especially the first Friday. God bless. If you have any pains or wounds, the Lord can heal them through his blood, his most precious blood that he shed for your salvation.